Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back with an all-new episode of Point of View. Ree is here with us today to jump into hot topics. Welcome back.
Hey, y'all. Hey, girl.
Coming up, the drama with Donald Trump never seems to end. A woman has been arrested for allegedly threatening to kidnap and assassinate the President of the United States. And get this, she posted her entire plan on Facebook. And later in Girlfriend's Guide, we're spilling beauty secrets because why gatekeep when we're here for all of the women out there? So pull up a seat and join the discussion. You're watching POV. Talk about taking things way too far. An Indiana woman by the name of Natalie Rose Jones is making headlines after allegedly plotting to sacrificially kill Donald Trump. And she even put it out there on Facebook for the world to see. Not only did she post the threat, but she even tagged the FBI, then traveled from New York to Washington, D.C. like she was going to really carry this out. In one Facebook post, she wrote, "I am willing to sacrificially kill this POTUS by disemboweling him and cutting out his trachea with Liz Cheney and all the affirmation present, according to authorities." I'm sorry.
What a mission.
I just really don't believe this. I honestly believe this is another distraction, deflection, deception. I mean, come on. She even posted somewhere, they said, that she allegedly has a severe mental illness. Oh. Now, look, I don't know. I think anybody who's in their crazy mind or in their right mind is not expecting to get close to the president enough to be able to harm him in any way, especially with a blade.
After you have tagged the FBI and everybody else.
Right.
I don't even believe that. Like, it makes no sense to me at all. I'm like, nothing's going to fix your erosion of your, your popularity vote or what you've been doing with this, what is a low IQ job performance?
Ain't she like 50 years old? Like, isn't she like 50? What did you think you were gonna do?
Look, it's just, to me, it's just a distraction. I don't know why she would even do that. Like, why would you even post like that and think you're going to get close to someone anyway? It's not going to happen.
Think of is my mother is a little bit over 50, and I can't imagine my mother, little Spanish self, going up there trying to go on a mission to kill the president.
Not even that. So you're gonna go from one step. So they let you get on the plane there and let you get to wherever you needed to go, and nobody.
So they could catch you there.
Come on now. Them FBI would have shot the plane down if that was really.
Well, I don't think any distraction is going to fix, his declining popularity.
So you
vote.
think that Donald Trump is trying to, hoax this up?
Well, I'm not saying it's him, but I'm certainly not saying that, the party
it wasn't him.
Is not. It's a declining popularity vote. Like, no one likes this, low IQ job performance. No one likes the dismantling of the states or the citizens' lives within this country.
Right.
No one's liking it.
Right.
This is not beneficial. It's not advantageous.
Yeah.
You can't. And I'm gonna say it again.
Random too.
You can't say I love God and in the same breath say you don't need forgiveness.
Yeah.
And you can't vote for that and not. Because the Bible tells us who would say that. And now we're acting like, I don't know. Come on, you voted for that. Why are you acting like it's a surprise when someone tells you who they are?
Yeah, I do agree. And not that I am in favor of Donald Trump at all or any of these presidents. But I do feel like, it is unfortunate that someone who is not, apparently, as she says, in her right mind, or maybe has multiple personalities or whatever's going on there, is saying that she wants to take someone's life.
Yeah.
And I think that should be taken seriously. And it's just, it's out of control. But, I'm sure he is fortified even more than other presidents. So, I mean, we do know that she had no chances on getting there. And maybe, who knows, maybe it's these opposing personalities in her. Maybe one is saying, I am going to kill him. And the other one's like, no, you're not. I'm calling the police. You know?
Right. No, like for real.
I don't think it's a case of multiple personalities. I think it's a case of manufacturing a story.
It's probably like a Buddy Love. Buddy Love was the one that was saying he was going to kill her. And then another person was like, yeah.
The name of the game, deflect, deceive, and distract. And that's what I think this is. And no one's going to forget about the Epstein files or how people's lives are being dismantled or how the country is being dismantled. I don't think anyone's going to forget that. I don't think we should overlook that.
Just because somebody said that they was going to come kill you.
So, you know, that's probably why she's doing that when you put it like that. When you just really sit and think about everything that has happened, it's been less than a year and all this stuff has went upside down.
Well, you know, there was another distraction that people were trying to assassinate him. Wasn't a bullet graze his
Girl, I knew you was about to say that. I knew you was about to talk about the little ketchup by his ear.
Yes.
Okay, come on.
I'm like, just sit down. Let's just have a break and just do right, and then we won't have to worry about it. Because he did say he's good. He's good. He doesn't need forgiveness.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Now let's talk about Hollywood, because there's been a major shift in the industry. Today's generation of actors are a lot different than the legends we grew up on. And icons like Denzel Washington are not staying quiet about it. Take a look at what he had to say.
When I was younger, I didn't grow up like your generation is growing up, where a zillion people are watching you all the time and you're looking to be followed all the time. And, you know, you actually had to be good at what you did. Yeah, and when I was young, I'm not talking about you specifically, but you don't have to be good now. You just have to be eccentric. You just have to do something stupid. You just have to get people to follow you, you know. And the thing about following is you got to have something when they get there, you know. And in my day, you had to have something before they got there. When I was
It's the fact.
Yes,
Unc is pissed off.
Yes, he could barely get it out, honey.
Listen, let me tell y'all, honey, I am right there with him. When I tell you, even on my Netflix, Prime accounts, all of that. Prime, sometimes, you know, they have some of the little other shows and stuff. But typically, my kids know I don't want to see nothing after 2004.
Yeah.
And really, I like the movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. But after about 2004, every now and then, maybe a little 2007, there might have been one movie good here or there. But this new acting, I am so over it.
Yeah.
These people can't act. The special effects are getting too good that it doesn't even look believable. The TV screen is too clear. You can count people's nose hairs. I am tired of it. And you see they keep remaking all these movies, and I'm like,
Any new ideas?
Not even just the new ideas, but the acting is so bad. Even I was watching like the original Jaws movie the other day, and it was so good and so believable. Even these young kids, 3 and 4, they were amazing actors. And now it's just like, baby, there's no criteria.
Even
I'm not gonna lie, the ghetto movies be good now on TV.
People be
Ghetto
saying,
movies? You say
I
ghetto
don't
movies?
watch
Ghetto
movies.
Listen, there is a movie. Let me put y'all on real quick, because Tally, I hear you, and I do love me a good old school movie. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I was getting my hair cut this one, and I was sitting there with my ghetto barber, and we was in a smoke shop, girl. Yeah. He had to move out, whatever. So there is a movie on Tubi, y'all, and y'all have to watch it. I'm not here for like the low acting, the low budget movies either, but this movie is called Toxic. Please go watch this movie. When I tell you, it is so ghetto and so low budget, but it is a good movie, and I love me a good ghetto movie. I'm so sorry, I love me a good ghetto movie.
My last good ghetto movie is State Property, and I felt like I was there.
Oh, wow.
But I cannot stand how, like, I used to love growing up watching BET and the music videos,
Yes,
right?
106 in Park.
Yes, and all of that. Now I don't even know the new rappers, but when I was trying to see who they were, I hate the music videos. It's just them and their phone, it seemed like, and they just in the studio.
And a pistol in they
Nobody's riding in the car with the girls in the back. You know,
nothing.
It's no Southside Lloyd and Ashanti no more. It's no Omarion dancing in the rain.
No Keisha Cole in the rain.
It's nobody in the rain no more. I want to see the people. I was just saying this the other day on my social media. I want to see the people dancing in the rain again. I want to see y'all break dancing in the rain. Get in the rain.
Dancing in the rain.
Please dance in the rain. Slide across the concrete or something.
Guns. and they just with their homeboys.
Well, at one time, the industry was like the talent was the barrier to entry. You know,
that's what Denzel was saying.
To, like, study.
You had
your
to
craft.
actually be talented.
You had to show up and show your range.
Yes.
You had to get out there and get the work. Prove
now
yourself.
all you need is a following.
Now
as long as you got a following, it don't even matter if you bought the following.
Well, that's how Hollywood feels now. They feel that, you know, followers represent money,
right?
And the dollars
like
is what,
about the
is
modeling
what it's all
industry.
about. So it doesn't matter about whether you have the talent or not. What matters is that they have a following they can capture.
But
and bring that
that's
money.
what he said. You gotta have something when they get there.
But
what
this
you gonna
is the
have?
thing. Kevin Hart. Now, I remember when he was saying that he had built a large following.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to like pay him like, you know, whatever. He didn't think it was the right amount for them to pay him. He said, "Look, you're gonna have to pay me because I know you want my following."
Right.
Yeah.
And that's who
You want
you
my
want to get
audience.
here. You want my audience.
Yeah,
right?
my influence.
And so he said, "You gonna have to pay me for it." But yet he still had the talent though. He was funny, he was energetic, and he still is. And he's like trying to be more diverse with his characters and with his acting. And I mean, that's just what happens. But like you say, what are you gonna have when people get there? Have something.
So all
gonna give 'em?
like feelings aside, do you think it's a very bad idea? Like
What?
because you know, like back then it's only was like I'm just gonna throw some out. 5 good actors, right? And it's like you always felt like I know it's more, but I'm saying like you know, watching it's like, dang, I wish I could be one of those or something. And you know, it was like kind of like out of your reach for a lot of people. And then it's like now it's nothing is out of your reach. You think that's a bad thing?
I don't have enough time to explain.
I
Sorry,
know,
sister.
because we have to take a
I would
quick
love to,
commercial
but I can't.
break. But don't go anywhere. In Girlfriend's Guide, we're spilling beauty secrets, darling. And later, in Unpopular Opinion, we're talking about the new law that actually lets schools spank kids. What? Coming up right after this, you're watching POV.
Hey y'all, shout out to our viewers that are sticking with us on this quick commercial break at home. We have a question for you guys as well as one for us at the table. The question is, who do you think are the toughest critics of women, men or women themselves?
Men.
I say both. It's so sad. Excuse me, guys.
Men. Have you seen my comment section?
Oh,
They're disgusting.
Men.
But I feel like men and women are so hard on women. And it's like, women, why are you being hard on women when we already have it hard?
right.
What's up?
Because they don't be for the girls, they be for the men.
Yeah, well, I think it's an ideology that you didn't even create on your own. You're pulling it from them, and then we're promoting it to each other and breaking each other down, and it's not right.
I don't know.
Like, I think we should be able to do better, especially when we share a lot of the same things that we have to confront on a daily basis.
You know, and that is so true. I literally see on Facebook all the time when they have these topics or whatever, like they're sharing like hygiene stuff of how stuff is supposed to smell and this and that for a woman.
Yeah.
And I read the comments and I'm like, why are all these women on here lying? You know, like why? And it's so crazy how like people want to sound like so much pick me. It's just so unbelievable.
Girl.
Like it's okay.
Yeah, I would have to definitely say that I feel like women are the biggest critics of women. We pick ourselves apart. But we don't have time to get into that too much, y'all. Stick with us. We'll be right back to the show in a few minutes. You're watching POV.
Welcome back. Now it's time to get into all things love, life, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. Ladies, let's be real. Beauty trends are always changing, but why do so many women gatekeep about their beauty secrets? Okay? Like, are we really putting each other on, or are we keeping the good stuff to ourselves? Like, who slays your hair, where we shop, or that holy grail skincare tucked away just for ourselves? Is it empowerment or competition? Let's talk about it.
I just feel like I want the glass skin. Like I see the girls on TikTok with the glass skin, and I would like to have. I would like to have the glass skin. See, one thing about me, I don't gatekeep anything because I always feel like anything that I give to you, I'm not losing anything by giving it to you. And you could never do it like me. In the everyday. So if I give it to you, it's yours. Take it. Please do with it what you will. But I don't feel the need to gatekeep anything. Like
I feel like it's so many. I'm sorry. I feel like it's. You want to go? My bad. I feel like it's so many reasons of why I can see how a person could gatekeep, and it's like beyond feeling like competition. Like say like if you find a good hairstylist and she's ducked off and she's better than your other one, but not even just her skills, just the environment, right? And then if you tell this certain person about this one, then she's gonna bring this crowd to that. You know what I'm saying? And change this. So it's like. It's different ways. People could probably feel like I gatekeep, like especially asking about perfume, but I really don't know what I be having on because I spray on so much. But somebody could literally say, "Oh, she always talk about she don't got." I literally don't know. I just spray it on.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the girls that be online, right? And I'm a thrifter myself, so I be finding like real unique pieces. But I don't like when I see a really nice shirt or a really nice dress or a really nice bodysuit, and I comment. I don't normally comment on anybody's stuff, but I leave a comment and I'm like, "Hey, girl, where did you get this?" Never responds. Like never ever says anything ever. But I see you responding to other comments. So you saw this comment.
Okay.
You just decided that you didn't want to let me know where you got that nice bodysuit.
I haven't. I'm sorry. I haven't gatekeeped because I've told y'all plenty of times about some skincare. Envy, luxury, exclusive skincare. Okay, you can get it on my website. You can get it from Etsy, and it's organic, it's natural, it's chemical free, and it moisturizes and it's anti-aging. And I like moisturizing that goes in my skin, not sitting on top, but really moisturized down to the layers. That's how I like it. That's what Envy Luxury Exclusive does.
That's what they should like.
So look, if you don't, I can't make you do something good for yourself. Right? But do something good. Go get it.
Okay, sister.
Listen, I am not playing with Raquel, but y'all listen to her now. I was listening to what Junie was saying, but Raquel don't threw me off. I done got caught up in the pitch. I'm trying to go to Envy and Luxury.
Plug the book.
My book.
Here we go.
Falling Up, the unpopular, the unstoppable journey of a tear, and my podcast, Planet Rock, on envision-radio.com every Thursday, 12 noon. Okay, I pitched it all.
We don't gatekeep.
We don't gatekeep, you see?
We don't gatekeep.
Listen, my question is, what? No, not my question. My comment. Lord, I'm all over the place today. Y'all done got my brain jumbled up. But thinking about what you were saying, Rhea, I think that is true, and it put it in a different perspective for me because I'm not a gatekeeper, but then sometimes you do have those little special things and special places
it's special to
that
you.
It's just kind of like I know once I put y'all on, I can't go there no more.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like my dance class. People was like, so where is this? And I'm like, no, like this is my happy place. So then if I see y'all, I'm going here so I don't have to see y'all. But then if I tell y'all that I'm gonna see y'all, now I don't want it no more.
Yeah, I was like that with a little restaurant. I had to give it up, honey. Once the girls got on, they took all the boys, baby. And when the girls stayed no more, I'm like, Lord, now I can't just come here any old way the whole city there.
Right. I felt like that about my mom where she lived, right? So when I would visit her, it would be so quiet. So I never wanted people to know where she lived because I didn't want people coming there.
So we all gatekeepers, huh?
Well, I didn't have to say that.
Right, we keep going with y'all, but we've been rolling now.
I'm gonna give it up.
Right, this place wasn't big enough for all of us to be there. Okay, and everybody in droves started coming there, and that's all they do is build all day.
But you know what I think is funny too? When I was a hairstylist, I didn't have this issue, but I saw that it was common that people would do, and they would get their hair done, and they loved their hair from whoever they were going to, sometimes me a couple times. And then they wouldn't want to tell anyone who did their hair. But, for me, I was blessed to have a really good, solid clientele. But then I always, wonder for other people, if you don't want to tell anyone about your hairstylist, but you want her, but you only want to go twice a year.
Right.
So
Don't do that.
Right. So if you ain't bringing nobody else, baby, she may not be able to still be in business
what I'm
when you come
saying.
back for Christmas.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like, let's make it make sense.
Now,
That's right. That's right. Stop the gatekeeping, y'all. Even if the crowds show up and you can't get an appointment, stop gatekeeping. See, that's what you're scared of. All right. Moving on to our next segment. This is the part of the show where we say the things not everybody wants to hear, but everyone has an opinion on it, right? So let's get into this is the unpopular opinion. All right, this one's controversial, okay? While most states have banned corporal punishment in public schools, Florida still allows it. Parents have to give their approval, and any spanking has to be done in front of another informed adult. So the question is, should schools ever be allowed to spank children, or could this lead to a bigger issue?
It could absolutely lead to a bigger
If I
issue.
had children, you wouldn't be spanking my child.
Absolutely not. But are you pulling the pants down? Like, how are you spanking
just
them?
don't
Like,
touch
what
them.
type of spanking is this? Is it a
I got
pop
so
on the
much to
hand?
say.
Is it a pop on the thigh? Are you like?
Don't do it.
What age does this spanking stop at? Are we stopping at 5th grade? Are we stopping in high school? Like, I need to know exactly how far does the spanking go?
Right. Don't do it.
How are you going to now pass a law saying that y'all can spank my kids, but if I spank my
Yeah.
kids,
It's child
I
abuse.
go to jail?
Now, that
Yeah.
was a lot of
Yeah.
comments. A lot
Yeah.
of people said that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's
You spank
absolutely
my kid,
insane.
but I can't spank them, and I go to jail if I
Correct.
do.
Honey, if I had a child and the teacher spanked my child, I'm spanking the teacher.
Yeah,
See,
we
now,
got a
when I
problem.
was in school, I went to a private Christian school, child, back in the days, and literally
Me too. We was getting spanked.
we were getting spanked. They literally spanked us if we were late. Well, spanked them if they were late to class. So when
Okay,
I was late, I just like cry because I don't.
Let me
I
cry
wasn't
right
used to-
now.
I only got one whooping before in my life, so that's like 2 out there for me.
Yeah.
So, but they used to literally with a big old ride, Reverend Dorsey, with a big old ride, take it and whoop the kids so hard.
That they
if
got
they're
well.
late. Yeah, like
No,
and it made the
see?
boys like pull their pants and they used to like
See?
whoop them in front of everybody though.
No. That
Listen,
can so
weird.
fast turn into abuse.
Abuse.
Because how many times are you hitting them? Like,
Yeah.
and what
What's going
exactly
too
was
far?
the action for this type of punishment?
But
okay.
they was not late no more. They was getting it together.
Okay.
That doesn't.
It don't, but
physical.
it's not always.
It doesn't always have to be that though.
But they need that.
Most
they
they
needed
need
that.
the Bible says spare the rod for the child.
Oh, honey, the
But not
Bible
for the
says a lot.
school.
It sure does, and a lot of people need to listen to it.
But not for the school.
They do.
Not
But-
the school shouldn't let me. How about you call me in and I'll
That's
whoop
right.
them?
And I will do that.
The
Yeah.
problem
just
is,
take 'em home.
I feel like this is unnecessary, and I don't believe that it's going to work. But I also wonder if this is, maybe something that they're trying to implement now when they're seeing the current state of these children and how nobody don't listen. They're not scared of their mama, the principal, the teacher, law
beating
enforcement.
will help.
So
Everybody else.
they gonna be
They should
scared.
have
Beating
beaten.
would help.
They should have been beating them in the first place. That's what should have happened.
So this is
school
bad.
or at home?
that's
I know
crazy.
very few children that did not need a whooping. I know very few children that didn't get whooped and it really turned out on the right way.
There
Very
are people
few.
who got whooped that still turned out messed
Right,
up. So
right.
what is the difference
All
between a
I'm saying
whooping
is
and
this:
not a whooping?
if this
They
does,
gonna do what they want to do.
right. If this does pass, they better start from kindergarten because, baby, them middle schoolers ain't playing all that.
But
you
if,
have to
if
get
you start,
back.
if you
Like,
start
they gonna
early
come
enough,
back.
You know what I'm saying?
if you start early enough, like you're saying,
So they can't
won't
get
need
these-
about middle school.
Yeah, if they start from middle school to high school,
it's too late.
Well,
you might well put
Honey, this
At that point, that's
Dang
like
on.
humiliating.
No, it's not that. Them little kids not playing with them.
Well, at what point, like a teacher, okay? Some teachers aren't able to control their emotions.
Yeah.
Like it gets out of hand.
Right.
What happens with that?
I just learned that they're giving teachers I think I was talking to one of my friends and they gave an autistic woman a job just because they wanted to be equal opportunity and she hit a child.
See what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like we have these new age teachers and you want to be equal opportunity, but at what point does it go too far? Because now what if the teacher is an autistic person and they just happen to hit the child too many times, or they can't stop themselves.
Right, they just
you
get
know what I'm
emotionally
saying?
captivated by whipping
and
some
now,
butt.
And now you just stuck in this moment where you can't stop beating this child,
Right.
or you think that every time this child messes up, you need to be the one to
Right.
discipline them. Absolutely not. I don't think this is a good idea. I think it's terrible.
Well, this idea at this point, the parent has to sign like permission form that the school is able to discipline the child.
As the next thing. Like, what?
That's not going over well. I'm sure
Right.
DeSantis must have proposed this. He might be trying to get these children over there in Alligator Alcatraz after they got the whooping. We don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness!
Listen, but these children do need whipping. You just don't need to happen at the school.
No, because at that point, it becomes humiliating.
I
and
just
it
feel
can
like
be
if the kids need a
traumatic.
whooping, it's coming from the parents.
The parents need a whooping too.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Okay, now.
They just need to keep going. Everybody needs to.
Now, like, grandma need a whooping.
This one, line them up before the
Line them up.
Oh, my
That's
goodness,
terrible.
y'all. That is a wrap for today's episode. But before we go, we want to leave you with this quote. Life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best. H. Jackson Brown Jr. Thanks for hanging out with us on POV. And remember, you can catch us weekdays, Monday through Friday, only on Afro TV. Have a wonderful night.